everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda Blind. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye. And maybe I should check in with people?
I'm in the tech lab, Pathfinder.
Ah, you want to talk. Mental wellness, given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. The states that mental disorders are real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues will likely have experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by MedBay if you have any questions. Will do, Lexi. Will do. Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new evacuation plan cut 22 seconds off our best times. Drac, we need a solution for your vis-a-vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. Comments. I live in an escape pod. PB. Tavam. Noun. A pleasant intoxicant stirred into hot water or fruit juice. Say a tavam. What's it made from? Is it sweet or more like beer? What happens if you mix it with booze? Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? We need to do some scientific tests, maybe with little umbrellas. Oh, lovely. No need to panic about the drive cord noises this morning, just a stress test. There's nothing wrong with an 0500 wake-up call from Gil. Comments. Profanity deleted by info board VI. You're welcome, Liam. Adjectived verbing nouns. Gil. Liam. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Adjectived verbing nouns. Lol. Cora. Educational, in a way. Jal. That's amazing. Oh, that's great. I'll talk to the Moshae in a bit. Labs. Oh, if only I could remember where everything is on my ship. Actually, Sam, how are you doing? I don't talk to you enough.
Hello, Sarah. Exploring the exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it. I already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Aw, how sweet. How's your jokes?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
Because they're rare.
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
Oh, that's cute. That was cute. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Alright, lab. Lab's down here, right? Hell if I know.
In engineering if you need anything, Ryder.
Thanks. Everyone wants to talk, don't they? Armory.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the kid are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Scott.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
You raised your sister by yourself. That can't have been easy.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Actually, no, I do think that...
Come on, you're strong, smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
No.
I have a good feeling about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
I want to give you a hug so badly. Are you okay? Because I know you're not okay. Oh. Storage.
Liam? You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Ket still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
I can appreciate that. I really can.
You're taking on a lot, making all of Helios your problem.
It is our problem. We're not going back. We have to make it work.
Yes,
I
we,
wanted
not
this.
you as an individual.
Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar. Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
My brother.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements. It's a proper petrol burner. 20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
That is sweet.
It's a nice gesture, but you know you won't see it again.
Oh, it's a couple million years away at standard light. The important thing is, it's coming. And always will be.
No. Okay, I can get that.
I don't know what that means.
It means your family, the Angara, this team. We're all lucky you care so much.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join
Nope.
the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
Remember, we had to adapt in the Milky Way, too. Oh. Everyone needs a hug. Can we just get a big old group hug? Alright, let's go say hi to Gil.
Hey there.
Hey, yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
What? Yeah, hello, left field.
Where the heck's that coming from?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
A bit. Yeah. But that's an awkward way to think about it.
Took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive.
In a Darwinian
Jill's
sense.
right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
So, you want to have a child of your own?
I don't know. That's never been a thing for me. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I'm not gonna make a comment there that I want to, because that would be really inappropriate, and so I'm sorry.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out all right. He did his part, brought me into the world. Maybe that's enough. Thanks for talking, Ryder.
Okay, yeah, but you're still allowed to be in your kid's life, just because your dad wasn't. It doesn't mean that you should abandon yours.
I can't help thinking that Asari reproduction and Ket exaltation are similar in a lot of ways.
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
PB, don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike.
It's methodology, though. That's really the difference. The exaltation, like, takes away. Yeah, but the Asari really just copies?
Hello.
Hey, little guy.
He's a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you? You do know Pyjack's pee anywhere, right?
Yep, that's why I send him to your room when he needs to go to the bathroom.
They aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage.
Yep.
Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
Yeah.
That's what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
If his experience fell through, he always had smarts to fall back on.
And now, Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
Yep, well, this is why we have backup plans. But we only made one plan and no backup plan, so it's a mess.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari.
Yep.
It'll be good to have certainty again.
I'm sorry, I apparently don't provide that for you. PB!
Ryder, exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
Well, they're not really Angara anymore now, are they?
They're no longer Angara. The Ket changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Oh, good.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Shawl?
Jal?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
No, you're not.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Well, half of us are dead. One of us is in a coma, and then there's me. Yeah, I guess I'm close with the one who's still living.
I am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it. This is where I should be.
Well, yeah.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge?
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
You do?
Yes. You're fascinating. And special.
This wasn't the flirt option.
And strange.
Yes, well.
Oh, thanks.
And I mean it.
Okay, good. Alright, I got a little worried there, because that was not a flirt option. Alright. Yep. Everyone needs a hug. Lexi, do you have anything to say?
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology. Frankly, it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
Oh.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Yeah. Finally! Traits gained. Fearless. Well... Recover supplies. Clear an escape route. Ten. What is fearless? Fearless, plus 10 to effectiveness with scary. Okay. Well, I don't have any scary. Well, let's do these. Okay, and this one. Okay, it really is just... You have the larger chance of making it, so I'll let y'all do it. Oh. Fucker. I don't even know who I'd talked to on the VidCon. Where? Okay, no, I found Vetra. Where the hell is Drac? Is he in the barracks? Oh.
You know what we saw back there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
Yeah.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it.
That's the problem.
That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
I do appreciate that perspective. I honestly do. It's not my style, but I do know that there's going to be sacrifices.
I hope it doesn't come to that. But exaltation seems almost worse.
If he has his way, there won't be anyone left to save.
That I do
You
agree
don't
with.
mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
Yep, well...
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage, so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
I agree. I'm glad I found you. And ladder. Actually, I'll be honest. I kind of like these ladders and the fact that there are little arm grips on the side that are smooth. Like, it makes sense.
Callow, settle down.
Oh no.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Oh, good.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So, radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Yeah, I know.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
You know, I only did that a little while ago. But I'm willing to go back again. Okay. Airlock. Okay, Kello, how are you feeling about things? Life?
Gil, O'Connell and Serena spent months getting our systems coordinated. You can't just strip and redesign those connections on the fly. Gil? I know you can hear me.
The whole ship can hear you. I'm just not listening.
You're fighting again?
I'm thinking the same, believe me.
I'm not sure how to parse that line as a... You're also thinking about the fact that, crap, we're fighting again, we really shouldn't be fighting again. Or if I should parse it as a, yeah, you're thinking what you're saying, so you may as well just say it. I like both interpretations. Also, the sheer amount of, like, drinks and drink cups around Suvi is adorable. Just, that's, yeah. Hi.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
You have an allergic reaction?
Thank you, Lexi.
Lexi and her rules, huh?
Hey, I respect Lexi and her rules. She takes care of us. Without her, I might still be wheezing and trying not to choke in my fat tongue.
You did have an allergic reaction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Uh-huh.
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time.
You have no idea.
Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
If you think that means you're alone, you're wrong.
Thank you. You saying that means the world to me. I'll take comfort in the people I've met here. And if you ever need me, I'm here for you too.
Thanks, Suvi. Suvi, the hug giver! She will totally join me on the whole ship needs a group hug. This is I decided a vital necessity. Message from Vold Intel on Cat. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Raelis. I serve the Angarian Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Cat that I'm certain will intrigue you. I'll wait for you on Vold. Stress test! Hello, Ryder. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress test or anything. Still, well done. I spoke to the Moshae when I happened past Medbay. She left an impression, I must say. Patient, but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture in that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Actually, that's a good point, Kahlo. Yes. Okay. From Ryder, or to Ryder from Gil. Worked 42 hours straight, ship's humming, called it it quits to get a little shut-eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practiced poetry, neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Helios, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming because the Ket are forever bumming our space? Wait a minute. Is that actually good, or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen to sleep? Thank you. You know how I'm out here searching for me true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Helios, are you healing us? Sheesh. Thanks for listening. Neff said. Costa. Oh. Ryder, thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service, with the stiff collars and the yes sirs to go along. What I'm saying is different's not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either. Oh, good. About Liam's movie night. Dear Ryder, I heard what Liam's planning. It seems like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help out. Stop by when you can. Suvi. Oh! Sweet! So now I can actually talk to you about that? Movie night.
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
No, you're adorable. I love you so much. Okay, I should go actually talk to the Moshai.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more.
We actually did save a lot, to be fair. Enough that the Moshai's upset with me. Okay. Alright. I wasn't sure if that data had changed.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess you're not actually here to talk whenever I need you. Okay. To Aya?
Fold orbit is steady.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright. It's really the next place for me to go.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
We'll work on it. Man. Okay. Alright, well, there's a lot that we have to do. So I've got several things to turn in. Well,
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again.
That's their handshake. Okay, cool.
Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Yeah, no, not gonna rush.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Okay.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
I do think that's a
We're
good idea.
happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Thank you.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Of course not. Especially not after I, like, just ensured that you're staying on here. Alright, sweet! Yes, we did. We did successfully rescue her. Alright, that's what I thought.
You came back?
Yep.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
Which we're starting to see.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Sweet! Ugh. Lots of materials, which is nice. I've heard these are especially important and kind of a pain to farm, so. Well, I will sell you my salvage. Holy shit. I have not sold stuff in a while. Apparently. Backup life support, boosts life support capacity, and allows the user to survive. No effect on combat. Yeah, no, I can do all of that. And that is very worth it to me. Boost maximum shield. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gaining a ton of credits. Thank you. I know, you're not really getting any credits with that. But I appreciate it all the same.
I'll find her.
Hello. I information bulletin, Vold victory drive. Moshe Shaffa has returned. In the days ahead, don't be alarmed. They are guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to security. Yay. Wanted engineer. This is a painted wall created by Angaran artists. Very strong contrast colors. A team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Vold, and Havarl, worked together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of the Scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. I like the little lights.
Pathfinder. It would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
Okay.
I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renav. I enforce correct contact between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Sure.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Alright.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Oh, good.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
I do agree with that sentiment. Okay. Don't I have... Yeah, I do have other things to return. Okay, so there's something for sale at that merchant. But maybe I should learn laws first? Okay.
Ryder.
Hey! Oh, and Liam's here too. Hey.
This paste stuff ain't half bad.
Aren't you to wait until your medic has cleared the food for toxins before you eat anything here?
Let me tell you about Rincon. Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here.
Yes.
Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Yep, well...
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Liam? Do I have to approach from this side? Nutrient paste vats. Lovely.
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Oh dear. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to figure that one out.
They should put Jar on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you?
Considering he's a flirt. Kinda surprised. Okay, where am I at? Okay, I do need to go in there to return the relic.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault.
Hey.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havarl?
I did!
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing?
Well...
There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Yeah, sure.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
Sure.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
Okay, which worlds?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far.
Okay.
I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Okay, sure.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well,
I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
see. Nice, friendly trade and discussion. No, I'm not going back to Gold right now.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm working.
I know.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
I mean, fair.
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Only if you
You
tell me.
haven't even told me your name.
Darnfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Fine.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I do.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Okay. Reasonable. No, just trying to ensure survival. I get it. Hello.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Okay. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important that we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without the fear of death or enslavement, if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Okay, so making that call on Volt was the right thing. I feel way better about that. Thank you. See, this I think is actually a nice follow-on to Liam's discussion with Jal. Which I mentioned because actually I was just talking about one of my friends, or with one of my friends about that conversation. In that this is providing written laws that, you know, you're expected to follow. But there are social mores that people also follow that are just as important and may not necessarily be written down because it's culturally understood to just be something you do and you don't think about writing it down. And that's what Liam was trying to accomplish there with Joel. So I can, like, really actually appreciate both perspectives. So, yeah. Anyways, in here.
Are you alright on that? Fine. Arbitrating a dispute between council members.
I could help. I know a little about politics.
And I know a little bit about physics. Perhaps they'll let me design a starship.
You should ask.
Hello.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Okay. As defined by the first founders of Io, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5,983. The last one was only a couple hundred.
Pathfinder, as you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Sure. I can do that. That seems straightforward enough. Okay. Go back the way I was going first. And then I can loop back. Okay, so these are in the hologram terminals. Compiled log of citizens' messages. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge Angara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others want you to save us. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I know great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine, and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my grandchildren and what gives... Okay, we wish you peace and good fortune. We're not a violent people. We're scientists and inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home. There's room enough for us all. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. May as well be screaming into the wind. Well... guess what? I am here to prove you wrong. Alright. And join our fight. You proved you can fight the Ket on bold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take the war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We'll break the Ket. When that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? We have much to learn. It's not my place to edit. Like, that's why. I spent my whole life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised when my sons and daughters drop pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same. There's so much we can teach each other. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. You came to Io wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't goodness at your core. You want to understand and be understood. That is the start of a great alliance. I agree. Okay. Ooh. They don't show up on the map. Ooh. So where's Cora? And how concerned do I need to be?
They should put jaw on every resistance. To your birth, Sarvin. Better late than never. Doesn't seem so tough. Don't pay it any attention. I was born 2 minutes after you. 2 minutes.
I could afford a little fresh fruit.
Oh. Unsure about that. Okay. I'm so worried I'm gonna screw this up here.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Ket kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
The Ket weaponize their victims to make you hesitate.
And when the Ket begin to exalt your people, what will you do then?
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder? The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Okay, fine. Okay. I'm gonna collect one more set of messages and I'll wrap up. Okay. Thank you. I remember the first time I met the Most Shy. She was one of the greatest moments. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for her people, and when the rumors began that she'd been caught by the cat and worse, killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you're here to save us. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the cat is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. If you come in peace and friendship, Avoa, if your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That's all you need to know. Fair. My name is Biaka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Alright. Again, like I said, it's not my place to edit.
If I don't sell it, you don't need it.
But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.